A new Mastery Camo has once again been added into Modern Warfare 2. With the Season 4 Reloaded update and the Boys crossover, we have 2 new camos to grind, one of them being considered the Mastery Camo, and that's Diabolical. It resembles the Advanced Warfare Royalty Camo and the Modern Warfare Remastered Regal Camo, except this time, it's just pure red and a little bit animated. It looks a lot better than last season's Call of Duty Ghost Camo or whatever it was considered. A lot of people that already know about the camo have unlocked it days ago, if not when the event first launched just over a week ago. And for those that are just hearing about it now, you got less than 8 days to unlock it before it's gone forever. The challenges that should be grinded on shipment to unlock it as fast as possible are straightforward, but they do go as followed. With assault rifles, 50 headshots, battle rifles, 25 kills from behind, marksman rifles, 30 mounted kills, launchers, 40 kills, LMGs, 30 kills with any suppressor equipped, melees, 30 kills, pistols, 50 long shots, shotguns, 30 kills while prone, submachine guns, 250 kills, and sniper rifles, 3 kills in a single life 10 times. Straightforward camo challenges that most people are going to be very well versed in. And relative to the camo itself, the most difficult challenges are 50 long shots with pistols and 3 kills in a single life with snipers, because not everyone is good with snipers, and pistol long shots suck unless you're in hardcore. When Season 2 Reloaded first came out and we got the Blossom camos, I consider them to be Mastery Camos. You had a bunch of weapon challenges you needed to complete, you unlocked camos along the way, and at the very end when you unlocked every camo, you received the Mastery Camo. And there's no difference here with functionality of Season 4 Reloaded with the Boys crossover event. In my perspective, I don't consider these camos to be Mastery Camos anymore. Back in Season 2 Reloaded, I was really excited that we got something new to grind, and not everyone was gonna go unlock said camo. Recently, I've seen a lot of Diabolical Camo in every match I'm playing, regardless of if it's competitive or casual, multiplayer in Warzone. And I'm not saying there's an issue with that whatsoever. The camo looks good. Not a lot of people want to put in the time to unlock Polyatomic or Orion. The event was also really hyped up and a lot of people were looking forward to it. Diabolical Camo on its own, being rare or more commonly used in games compared to Orion and Polyatomic, doesn't degrade it to being a non-mastery camo in my opinion. After completing the Grand Master Challenge and unlocking Orion in the first place, looking back with a retrospective of what is a week and a little bit for the Diabolical Camo, and a few months for the other ones in past seasons, they're not that hard to unlock and aren't comparable to camos like Gold, Platinum, Polyatomic, and Orion. And I'm not saying that because I'm trashing on these event camos. Every time they are released, I really enjoy unlocking them, they look really cool, but at the end of the day, they're just event camos. And that's that. But I do love these. Being able to, once a season, log back in after Reloaded update and unlock these new event camos is so much fun. Even the raid camos. I never played the raids until last season when the veteran raid camo came out that was animated. Sure, it wasn't the best camo in the world, but it was fun to unlock, and hey, it gave me some incentive to play a game mode that I never would have touched in the first place. In fact, yesterday, I went and unlocked the projectile camo by completing the raid 4 on veteran, and I went back and did some of the other lower tier raid camos that aren't animated just because I want to unlock them. Since Black Ops 3 introducing full-fledged Mastery Camos, I've been a huge sucker for grinding the game just to change how my gun looks. Within Modern Warfare 2, I've been grinding ranked every season in Warzone and multiplayer just to get the ranked camos. And they're not even that flashy, they're just randomly colored. And because I've been grinding those camos every season, I've really learned to enjoy ranked, especially with how good this Call of Duty rank system is. When it came to Vanguard, I didn't grind the ranked camos at all because it was Vanguard and it wasn't an enjoyable COD for me to play at all, which is weird considering I unlocked Atomic and Dark Aether on everything. But I also just didn't even think to play ranked mode, and I don't know how that rank system worked, but I just wasn't interested in it. But this year with Modern Warfare 2 and me actually enjoying the game, as controversial as that opinion is, it's a lot of fun, and I ended up getting to Crimson in every single season so far within multiplayer, and then with Warzone I'm currently Diamond 2. And we'll hopefully get to Crim at the end of the season just to get those Crim rewards. But regardless, these camos that are added into the game are great. One thing that I would really enjoy to see, especially with the Diabolical Camo resembling that Advanced Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered Mastery Camo, is bring back old Mastery Camos into the game. This time unlockable rather than the Damascus bundles that we've seen so far that are extremely silly to say the least. I do see how if that was the case, there would be an instant issue. Let's say, for example, next Season 5 Reloaded, we get the Black Sky Camo introduced just for doing a few simple challenges in an hour of shipment grinding. No one would ever attempt to unlock the Orion Camo ever again, especially considering that it takes 4 days of in-game playtime for an average player. It just doesn't make sense. An hour on shipment seems a little bit more preferable for a camo that a lot of people say is better than the Orion Camo. Personally, I love the Orion Camo, but that's just me. A different approach to these seasonal Mastery Camos that we could see in the future, and that personally I would love to see, is what they've already done in Season 2 and Season 4 Reloaded. Bring back old school Call of Duty camos and just put slight twists on them so that it's not exactly copy and pasting them. I guarantee there's a lot of people that have never seen or heard of the Blossom, Royalty, or Regal camos before, and were just introduced to them because of these updates. You could even go the extra mile and add camos from supply drops that we saw in Black Ops 3. Imagine running some animated Pack-a-Punch camos, but then of course you get the same argument of, well, the camo's not as aesthetically pleasing for a lot of people than the Orion camo, so why would people grind Orion? Which means you would eventually have to update the Orion camo anyway, which a lot of people have been asking for, where you make the camo more vibrant, add independent animations similar to what the Black Ops 3 Dark Matter camo is. Undoubtedly, if there's an update to the camo like that, the Orion camo instantly becomes a fan favorite across the entire player base, and not just some small niche groups of players like myself. Seems like a triple win scenario for me. We get some really cool camos in Season Reloaded updates. The Orion camo gets a huge polish and update to it, which in turn will make a lot more people play the game and unlock it because, hey, all of a sudden the Mastery camo, best one in Call of Duty history. Easy as that. Feel free to send this to any Call of Duty development team and yeah, hire me. I'll make some great camos for the players to unlock. At the end of the day, the camo is really good looking. Am I going to use it over, say, Polyatomic and Orion? I don't think I have to give you the answer to that one. This camo honestly is also a win-win by itself. Anyone who doesn't want to put days of time into a Mastery camo and just has a few hours where they're going to drink gamer subs after using code WILD at checkout to save 10% off and unlock something that looks good, this is great for them. And even for someone that's a hardcore grinder like me, sure, it's not an 18-day quest where I'm going to have to climb 3 mountains and do 7 billion challenges to get a new camo. It's still something fun to unlock. The enjoyment that I have unlocking something so simple makes me enjoy the game that much more. I'm still going to hold this grudge over Modern Warfare 2's head, but it still sucks that a simple 1.5-2 hour grind unlocks something way better than the Grand Mastery grind. I will take that to the grave. Why? Just give me the exclusion camo already, Call of Duty, please. Moral of the story, Season Reloaded and even Season Launch camos, good. Keep it coming. I don't see a single downside to any of these challenges being added at the beginning or during a Reloaded season update. The other content, like a collab with The Boys TV show, sure, it's a little bit goofy, but realistically, when has Call of Duty itself been realistic over the past couple of years, even with Vanguard?